In 3 years at Iowa State, Hall put up some huge numbers: 3,900 rushing yards, 734 receiving yards, and 56 total touchdowns in 36 career games. We're going to kick it over to our guy, JP, for more of what Hall brings to the NFL.
Before I get started with Breece Hall, I do want to say that is a very Patriots pick. Shout out to my guy Cam Williams, who is a national scout for the New England Patriots. Let's get started, though. We didn't see any running backs go on day one. That is not a shock to me. This is an undervalued position in today's NFL, but Breece Hall is absolutely the best one in this class. I'm going to take you through some strengths and weaknesses, what he's going to excel at, what he's going to struggle with in the NFL. Starting number one, he's got a size-power combination that's really desirable, about 217 pounds, 5'11". So he's a little bit of a thicker back, he's a little bit of a taller back, but this guy definitely gives you the power that you desire and definitely brings size to the table. Number two is his speed. He ran a 4.39 40 at the combine. As big as he is running that fast, that is going to be some trouble for people to handle. You can see when he gets in the open field, it is an instant highlight type play. And then number three, his cutting ability. He's really good at sticking his foot in the ground and getting vertical. He's going to gobble up the yards that are needed. For running backs, especially in some of these zone schemes, it's really important that you're able to kind of get lateral, put that foot in the ground, and then get vertical to get the yards. You see it show up time and time again on tape for Breece Hall, but there are some weaknesses, just like every other prospect. As we get to those, elusiveness is not necessarily there. Like I said, this is a powerful guy. I think he's got a really good one-cut game, but when it comes to being that elusive back that's really hard to track, really hard to bring down, he's not necessarily going to be that guy. Number two is the quickness. One-cut guy, like I said, he's not going to be the guy who's going to give you a bunch of jitters and shakes in space. He's going to be a guy, put that foot in the ground and go. Some teams like a guy who's got a little bit more wiggle, a guy who can get himself out of trouble when he's stuck in a phone booth. If you like that guy, Breece Hall is not your prospect. And then number three, wear and tear. He had over 300 touches over 800 touches in college. So you got a guy who's been beat up, he's been banged up, he was the bell cow running back, and you worried about that. And that's why running back is not a position that people necessarily go after with high picks because their shelf life is so short. But I talked about Kenneth Walker. I love Kenneth Walker, but Breece Hall is probably RB1 in this class.